I am the Louder Wheeler. My music is loud, emotional, and intentionally imperfect. You can check out my album. That's the cover for it down there. It's on all the streaming platforms. Talking about my influences and things, I've liked the band PVRIS for a lot of years, and their evolution has been kind of cool. They were kind of like a dark rock band, and I think now they're even labeled as a pop artist, which is really cool. And they've kind of embraced that change, but it never really felt like they were changing the band. It just felt like their sound was evolving and things. And they came out with an album called Evergreen that was really, really influential to this album specifically because it brought in new sounds and new beats that they hadn't done before. It was really, really cool and really inspiring. This song is "Take My Nirvana." Excuse me. And this is a live in Boston. But this is one of the ones that was like really eye opening to me, right? And it's just a three piece there. Obviously, they're playing with some backing tracks with it. I watched them play and heard the sound that was coming out of the bass. This is one of those things where I was like, I was like, hey, I can make my bass sound like this. And it's just Lindsay singing, drummer and the bass player, and hey, you can make this sound with just these three instruments. And that was kind of the inspiration, right? Because it's just this with an iPad and a pedal board that's over there that I'll go into at some point. But making each of those individual sounds and making it sound like a whole band was really, really inspiring to me. Right, and they're playing there's a stadium in Boston that they're playing. It's just the three of them. If you watch them play live, the sounds that they get is crazy. But you think it's kind of a bouncy. One thing that's really different, it used to just be kind of like rock, 4/4 beats, and now it's kind of almost has like a little swing beat to it. And I remember the first time I heard this song, I was thinking to myself, oh, we'll check out PVRIS's new album, and I found myself grooving to it almost. And their last album was kind of like that. The one before that had flavors of it, but this was really like, again, it sounded like them, but it didn't sound, it was different. Somehow it was different. But this album, this whole album, whether it's Hype Zombie or I Don't Want to Do This Anymore, my whole family and I, we listened to this song or this album, right? This was like what we played in the car. Kids knew the album, and we, this is one of the albums that we played for about a year. If it was back in the CD days, this CD wouldn't have came out of our CD player in the car for years. But always liked PVRIS, back in, to the White House and the, or my house, and White Noise, and You and I was a really big song. Liked them a lot, but this album specifically kind of opened my eyes and showed me what you could do with different sounds, and also how it's okay to kind of break the barriers of what you thought you were as an artist and evolve that over time. So that's it for now. We will see you in the next one. Go listen to the album.